Hello and welcome to an overview of the invoicing integration with QuickBooks and Monday.com. In this integration, we have a invoicing board where you can create, send, and manage invoices. This is fully synced with QuickBooks and it's a two-way sync. So you create invoices and send them to QuickBooks, and when payments are made inside QuickBooks, it comes back into Monday.com. So a full two-way sync. The actual integration comprises of the invoicing board and accounts receivable dashboard. This will show you upcoming, outstanding, overdue, year-to-date income, as well as a special widget here to show what kind of invoices are currently outstanding. That's this blue bar right here, and then which invoices are paid and how much. And it'll show you month by month as time goes on, as well as a breakdown of outstanding, what is broken down into overdue and sent, and then the actual invoices themselves down here. So this is an overview dashboard of everything inside of the invoicing board, and you can set up an automation to receive a weekly or monthly notifications, email notifications with a summary of this report. You also get two database boards. One is organizations. This is to keep track of company information. If you are a B2B company, this is where you're going to keep track of your client information inside of here. Contacts is a little bit different. This is just for basic contact information. If you're B2B, then this is just used for point of contact at relevant companies. And if you're a B2C, this is going to be where your primary customer base is going to be, and the organization's board is not going to be needed for that. An actual demo of how this integration works is you just type in an invoice name. You can also set up another integration to automatically create invoices. This is especially useful if you have standard operating procedures or packages that you send across to clients. You can have them automatically create invoices in here and then send to QuickBooks automatically and fully streamline the entire process. So I'm going to just call this the consulting services, and I'm going to select a client. In this case, I'm going to select Acme here, and underneath the sub items, I'm just going to add hourly work. I'll leave the description empty, and I'm going to type in, let's go with $500, quantity of 1, and I have a sync here with product services to QuickBooks. It's not currently active for this particular integration, but you can also purchase an additional add-on to this where you have a special board for product and services that is fully synced with QuickBooks, and that will automatically keep track of inventory, basic inventory, and product management. So we got all of that set up, and now all we need to do is hit this QuickBooks Send button. This is one of those magic buttons that comes with all the integrations that we build. And behind the scenes, that is going to run, and you see sending QuickBooks. And momentarily, it will update. We see an invoice number has been generated. A PDF copy of the invoice has been uploaded, so you can see exactly what the customer received. You see all this information. I see billing information. I see when it is due. I see the exact amounts. And it's going to move down into this sent category. So we can see our invoice right there. It's been sent. And then inside of the update section, an update will get logged, and it'll tell you exactly who the invoice was sent to, as well as a link to view the invoice inside QuickBooks. So if I click through that and I'm logged into QuickBooks, it'll take me directly to the invoice. And I can see all of the details here. So we have the invoice and it has been sent out. Now, what I can do is once the invoice has actually been paid, it'll automatically update Monday.com again. So I'm going to go ahead and manually pay this. This was sent, a copy was sent this to the customer. So I'm going to mark this as paid. Click receive payment. And I'm just going to say cash, and this is going to be for demo purposes. And I'm going to hit save. And that is now going to update the invoicing board with the new status. So the invoice has been sent. And then momentarily, it'll automatically update that as a paid status because it's been paid in full. Sometimes the integration is going to take just a minute to sync, but we'll see pretty soon here. There we go, paid. And that's going to now move down to this paid section. Everything is time-stamped, so you can see when it was sent and when it was paid. And so now we have a full paid invoice, and that will automatically update your accounts receivable dashboard with exactly what was incoming, how it was sent, etc. Now, additionally, there's a integration here to send reminders every 15 days. The invoice is not paid. This is pretty standard, but you can always change that in the automate button in the top right corner there. Now, inside of there's a additional integration inside of the organizations and or contacts board here, where you can sync with QuickBooks over here. So basically how this works is we have a new client and we're just going to put in some basic information. 123 Real Place Drive, and I'm going to create a point of contact, say John Doe. I'm going to add an email, johndoe@gmail.com. I want to add a billing address. I'm going to go johndoe@dynamic.com. And if you click sync, this is going to check to see if there is a customer record already inside of QuickBooks. If there is not, it's going to go ahead and create it. If there is, then it will automatically connect it up with that particular customer. So we can see it's syncing right now, and it's been connected. So now if we click on open, we'll see a brand new record that has been created inside of QuickBooks. And we have all the information here, billing address, we have company information, and we'll have all of the notes. If I open this up, I'll have the billing email address that invoices are going to get sent to. Now, finally, there's another integration here that works on the invoicing board, where when you're selecting the client or the recipient for the invoices, you have two options. The default is going to be directly to a client, or you can select a project. So you can actually invoice against projects, and this allows you to be able to see profitability off of projects if you're a larger company or if you do special construction, where you want to see profitability of individual projects rather than specific customers. So there's a lot of features and functionality here, and this is just a very small portion of what goes on behind the scenes. This uses a tool called Make.com primarily to integrate all of the tools together. A little behind the scenes of what that looks like. This is one of the integrations that creates and syncs the customer inside of QuickBooks. And this is the integration that actually creates and sends that invoice itself. So there's a lot of logic here, and it's built for scale. So this is going to work. It's been iterated and designed over many years of work and implementation into various companies. Thank you for watching.